Alright, so playing Halo Team Snipers, and I'm trying it at like game volume 18 instead of 11. Um, the shirt's pretty comfy. I think it's like weird design and stuff, but it's Puma. It's very comfortable. I don't even feel like I have a shirt on actually right now, like at all. Like there's literally no shirt like on me whatsoever. Um, I'm literally not even wearing a shirt right now. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how loud the game will be, but I guess I could try out different volumes. I think having like a different volume will kind of reduce other noises, and just obviously my voice overrides everything else, I'm pretty sure. I'm so stoked that that Halo's up finally, because I've been waiting for Halo like forever. Like this is the real Halo finally. So you got more maps and team snipers. So very stoked. Um, I was enjoying like classic, like Mega Man. Um, I wish I had like more memory card space for like Gran Turismo and stuff, but sometimes it doesn't work out, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll have to like select my games based on like memory cards and also my ability to find them. Um, so like the memory card for the game, I could kind of like I guess organize my games by memory card slot, and then like if like someone says like it's fine for me to play my video games, then like I'll play them. He's lucky he ran away. That was a good double. That should have been a triple. I didn't mean to like toss down like that entire team, like with the might of the entire like Halo kind of covey snipes. Um, but I sometimes you just have to do it. There's really no reason to like be up in the air about whether you like Halo or anything like that. Oh, I would have got that, but the second shot took way too long. So apparently this map is like based on like Forerunners, like the whole like Forerunner concepts. Like apparently like Halo kind of moved in the direction of just having more brutes instead of Forerunners. They decided like obviously they liked Halo 2, like the brutes and stuff, so they kind of decided like obviously like we're just gonna completely like skip the Forerunners completely, and kind of just move towards like brutes fully, like 100%. So right now my team, we're falling behind a little bit, but I was getting nice setups. There we go. Got another one. So, I mean, I have like Poster Boy or whatever, or Paper Boy 1 and 2 on Sega. So, I'm looking forward to that. Like, I don't want to obviously switch out my PlayStation games, But I mean, Sega games, it's like you beat them or you don't beat them, and there is no in between. Like if you're not delivering all the papers all at once, um, it's game over. Come at me, bro. All right, 5 and 9. This is it's getting. This is. I think it's because I played this game for 200 hours, so obviously I'm getting paired up with the most elite Halo players in the world currently. Like, even if I'm not doing too well in this game, like, as long as, like, I still get, like, I don't know, 5 headshots, and then, like, even if I'm, like, -5, it's still fine as long as they were, like, sick headshots, though, right? Because that's all it's really about. Dude's lucky, and my back headshot didn't register, and then he snuck up on me with the bulldog. Wow. I think this is payback for how much I, like, dominated the last 4 streams today. I have so many, like, cool Sega games to play, though. Um, Pretty stoked. Like, obviously I got, like, I think it was called, like, Out of This World or something. It was by the people who made Heart of Darkness on PS1, um, which is made, like, by Interplay. They also made, like, Norse by Northwest, which I was playing last weekend. And, I mean, that game is super fun, but I think you need 2 people to play it effectively, because, like, at certain points you need to, like, jump on a shield and then, like, grab, like, the Batwing and stuff, so... Alright, nice. I got a double EXP boost. I'm going to lower my volume to 10, which is the traditional Halo level. Because I think, like, the traditional Halo level of volume is pretty legit. It's kind of cool. I like blend in with the level a little bit because it's so bright. Like my eyebrows, I haven't shaved them in a while, so they're kind of um, like outing me as like dude's lucky that bulldog shoots that quickly. I almost no scoped him twice. It just really like I need to do well. I mean, kind of like I get really into like team snipers games and I lose like my train of thought because I am actually this sniper like right now. Like that is my entire being more so than like my brain. It's way better in a way. I really miss like new Game Informers because it'd be kind of cool to see like what they have to say about like modern media and like other like opinions like that. Because Game Informer they always have like cool shows or cool anything really. And I mean my Twitter kind of like devolved into just cat pictures or like animals emoting. So I think like they're kind of just trying to just show me content that's like just animals like smiling at me. So it's kind of like Alice in Wonderland a little bit now. So like it's like we're moving away from um, like stuff with like content and like meaning, and it's more so just animals and like how they experience emotion. Wow, being able to just being able to just get like donked through like a man cannon. I mean, that was pretty cool. Um, I say that as like a Donkey Kong main in Super Smash Brothers. People used to say like, oh, like grabbing someone and jumping off the level is like kind of BS strategy. But I think, and obviously they would lie to me and they would be like, oh, like Captain Falcon's Falcon Knee is like the most OP move ever, and like they would pay attention to me like trying to Falcon Knee them, and think like, oh, like he's such an idiot. Falcon Knee's not actually that good. Um, but yeah, I still need them. Because if you jump and then you press like the C button to the left while in the air with Captain Falcon, or like the A or something, like he knees, and if you connect with the knee exactly with them, it does knee them off the level. I mean the whole like football tragedy where like someone like took a knee, and he actually did a knee for the entirety, like for I think he never actually got off his knee. He sat on his knee like for he actually got stuck on his knee. And he was blamed for it too. Like he sat on his knee for like an entire like I don't know what was that, like a year and a half. Like, I've never seen someone like that full of themselves in my entire life. Like the memes, like sending like a tweet to someone's friend and they actually get to experience that level of like they actually get to like VR be that person to a certain degree. And it's pretty impressive, honestly. Like at some point it's like they're teaching me how like to build websites, and it's pretty crazy. Like the amount of like how good they are at doing things. Yeah, so right now we're winning. I'm hitting like a few like I'm like cracking a few nuts. Like this dude, he just did like a little backflip on his mongoose. This game's so great. I wish that I would like this. The sniper in Halo Master Chief Collection, Halo 2 Anniversary, was so loud. Like when I turned my volume up to 100, it sounded like I was literally like you should hear how loud it is. Every single snipe, it was so loud. It was literally like the perfect sound. And this guy, the Fondo My Nachos, I mean, that is a valid kind of stance on life. Like, if you want to, I know, if you want to kind of like praise um, like how great like gas stations are, be my guest. Like, if you want to get like cookies and cream drink, and that's just who you are as a person, that's pretty cool. I can't hit these snipes. I'm I'm not bot enough for this. Keep forgetting this game has running in it. Oh, we won. I like how you could actually export running to like just different people. It's like, oh, this guy's running, and then someone's like, oh, you want to play soccer? And then it's like, oh yeah, like soccer. That's awesome. I like soccer. So I just got some double XP there. Let me see what my challenges are. I know some dude who actually he what he did was he stopped playing Call of Duty, not because he did, obviously he said it wasn't because like he needed to like get like a memory update. But basically what it was um like he didn't think he was being challenged. Like he didn't think like the challenges were that fun anymore. Like when we were playing like we played one game of Warzone 1, and basically how it was they were like, "Oh, like if we're going to run around in the levels, then there was really no one to fight in Warzone." So they got kind of bored. They're like, "Oh, like we're running around. There's nothing here." And like obviously they like taught me how to like put like plates on, because I wasn't sure how to like play Call of Duty Warzone yet, even though I watched like, well, I listened to like a year's worth of people playing Warzone while I skipped it. Because at the time I was buying like Spotify call options and Microsoft call options, and I was like, why would I buy Call of Duty Warzone when I could just buy Microsoft call options and then buy Call of Duty Warzone later? I was like, it doesn't even like look that fun. Like, I was like, the aiming's probably not even that good in it, and yeah, I mean, I got it on console, and then obviously I got it again on PC, but I didn't get to play it on PC, so whatever. I know my one friend, he plays it on PlayStation or whatever, but when I asked him to actually play the game, like when I made the week I made like 70K in a day, I was like, oh, let's play Call of Duty, because he invited me to get like a beer at like super late at night. I was like, oh, just play Call of Duty, and he's like, yeah, sure, sure. And then like he didn't actually play Call of Duty with me, and then my portfolio crashed like 2 days later. I was super like exhausted too, and like I was aware that I was exhausted because like I was like, oh, I'm gonna build like a stock engine kind of thing, and that's what I would have been talking about. Like if he had logged in, I would have been like, oh yeah, like I want like my game PC is super nice, like I'm gonna build like a stock engine, and that's what I would have been doing that week. Because I was pulling back my portfolio. I was like, all right, I made my money, I'm good. I'm just gonna relax. And but then like I didn't get a lot of sleep, and then like the weather was changing. It was raining outside, but it was gonna stop raining in 10 minutes. So I was like, all right, I'll invest, and then it wouldn't let me invest. Like it kept blocking me buying stocks like for like 10 attempts in a row. My order just sat there, and I wasn't able to actually process it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to start buying options because my stocks weren't working. So I switched over to options, and I kept buying options instead. And then obviously started like selling off like immediately as I kept buying more. And then like I sold it, and what I did was I attempted to buy it back like 10 seconds later. Basically, except I entered an order for 10K less than I had sold. And they just did not process it. They kept it off screen for like 30 seconds, which I have documented. They kept it off screen for 30 seconds after I submitted the order, so I couldn't tell if it was buying or selling. I mean, I couldn't tell if I had like 130K in call options processed or not for like 30 seconds while freaking out. And then, so after the stock like rallies, it wasn't even rallying that much at the time. And like I was good enough for the ask, which is the high range of it, for like 20 seconds. And what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to fill between the bid and the ask. But all they always ever do is fill me at the ask 100% of the time. And so they filled me at like the worst possible thing. And they also sold me at the bid, which was the worst possible sale. So they're like, all right, 10K here, 10K over there, and then you're locked out. And then the stock rallied. So then after they like repositioned me and set me on the side, then I bought back in, and then it sold off, and then it kept selling off, and it was doing well. And at that like exact spot, like it was doing very well. And I would have been in on it, and I would have been set. And of course, like when I called the dude, I was like, oh, did my order process or not? This is effing bullshit, because like I'm processing like a huge order and you guys are messing me up. And he like starts giving me attitude, like I care what his like personal feelings are like at all, because I'm literally trading with $130,000, and I just fell $160,000 in like 10 minutes, and this dude's gonna give me attitude on the fucking phone. because their system is broken. It's the most bullshit fucking shit I've ever seen in my entire life. But meanwhile, they have like if some like furry on Twitch wants to like post their emote sticker with like a hashtag on it, like if they don't get like the 6th bit like from like that Cheez-Its like bathwater fart, like that would be like tragic. Like I just sold the position like 10 seconds earlier. Like why am I not? And all they had to do was just cancel the position faster in front of me, because I would have been setting up like a put option, or I would have been doing something different. But they took it and they repositioned me on the side. And they're like, all right, car deleted. It's like complete BS. Because like Sony came up like right after that and it was like, all right, here's the PS5 rally. It's like, oh wow, really? Are you joking right now? And then as it turns out, like they didn't have PS5s. They never had PS5s. So the guy, they lie about making a new console, and meanwhile, I'm paying for it. Looks like we lost another game. That's 0-2. So I was having a prosciutto, which is like it's bread but with like fake. It has like tiny nibble kibbles of meat in it. I'm feeling like super super wordy. So I'm gonna turn my volume up in my game to see how it relates to rain. I heard someone on stream. He actually tried to act like tough or whatever with like a tough noise to see if I would itch my nose. And people like that are just disgusting. He sounds like he's kind of like watching his dog poop and then like yelling at his dog just to kind of see like oh, like will the dog pee more or faster if I do something. Um, and just in general, like dude, just get a bigger house. Why are you like literally your dog's piss? Like, I shouldn't be having to worry about, like, if your dog is, like, peeing or not. And I don't want to hear that, ever. It's very annoying. Like, I shouldn't ever have to hear someone, like, talk about, like, whether their dog is peeing or not. Like, and then all of a sudden I'm not allowed to hear, like nobody speedruns Mega Man Legends. Like, at all. That I know about. Like, yeah, I saw like the Halo Twitter. They were going wild though with like just like, oh, like 343, they say it's like it's snipers, but of course, and then they had like a picture of like the Mauler in it. And I mean, I thought that was pretty funny cuz like doing that is completely necessary. So you have to like do it cuz there's a lot just to stay flat. And it's kind of sad and like how up there you are. Um, I'm really stoked for so there's actually a place called Stokes Forest. Um, and everyone that goes there, they're always like super stoked. Um, like you show up and it's just like the sign says like it's like stoked for Stokes. And basically what they do there is they just camp the entire time in Halo, and it's hilarious. Like I saw like a really interesting article about like all like the places that you can go, and I mean I shared my memory on Facebook today, and like it was me and like 10 different like parks or whatever, and like obviously nobody liked or commented on it because they either delete their social media because obviously they're super pop stars, and using social media is kind of a waste of time while they have to do more adult things. Um, and like obviously they don't need to waste their time on social media, or either that or they already preemptively defriended me on social media because they don't want like their like ugly boyfriends to see me. So I guess that is like, and then obviously like nobody else has like any suggestions. So like I'm posting parks, like I have unlimited like free time, and nobody's like, oh, like you should check out like this, or like nice pictures, like, or anything like that. They just like, they're just bots. Like I see no difference between them and like the random robot spiders that crawl on my websites, and basically like the spam bots that crawl on my website and just give me page views. There's literally no difference between them and social media. And then obviously like the good Facebook page is like they're hidden, just like the cooking YouTube is super hidden, because they hide that content because that content is too valuable, and you're not allowed to see that kind of thing because it provides value to your life. They would actually rather show like some dude like hitting like hitting like old yellers from like the backwoods. Um, and like at like the fastest rate of like Halo uninstalling itself through Call of Duty. It was very exciting though to like obviously drive around with like 10 different people and just like have like a pic of like the huge litter, the litter box. It was super fun. I got to like sit down and like obviously they have a thing where they open up a Gatorade bottle and then they flick the cap off, and if you're paying attention you could catch the Gatorade bottle and then infuse it with your entire life force within a 2 millisecond window, and complete like Shadow of the Storm backwards, like walking upside down on a ceiling. But if you're only if like, I don't know, it's kind of racist, honestly. Like I don't know, like someone like I once worked with told me it's like it's like it's like you're fired. And I was like, wow, really? Like it's super cool. I was like, thanks. Uh like I don't know, like if like he was like my dad or something or what. But yeah, I mean, I could see like you gotta just like give back to. Or three, either way. But I mean, if like you kind of like insult their, don't ever insult their cheese bits, dude. Don't ever do that. I don't know why they couldn't just like create like a gym for like rich people, and it's like, all right, you want to go to the gym, pay 5K. It's like, all right, cool, I'll do that. Yeah, you're all gone. Nice. Nobody's here. Perfect. I'll pay for all of your gym memberships. But it's not how that's not how money works. You don't get what you pay for. You get what you're allowed to do, which is nothing. Or play Halo with skewers. And only if you're playing Halo with skewers, and they are so much more important than you. Like literally the most important, like, sussy baka on this planet. I mean, you can also catch like the Gatorade like lid in the air too, like, but if you actually caught the Gatorade lid, um, 2 days after COVID started, then it also doesn't count. Oh, nice. You got two shark head guys. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm like half Canadian already. Like one month in, I'm already halfway Canadian. And I'm gonna charge you for it. I'm taxing you for my. Remember that I'm taxing you for my Canadianness. Okay. It would have been nice to like throw down like a huge TV or something. But I figured like there's no point to do it because then I'll just have to move it, right? Because like I can't watch anything. Like I'm banned from watching stuff because like how everything is set up. It's like if you want to like hop into like the dog playpen and then like turn on the TV, then you can like watch it, but it's at like a 30-degree angle. Alright, so I'm gonna log off and save my energy for like a PlayStation game because like I'm not trying to play Stalker Rifle and I feel like playing some other game later. I played enough Halo today, I think, for sure. So here's like my video control panel. I have to actually open this up to